Hello everyone and welcome to Rogue Week, Day 6. Today I'm going to be playing Slay the Spire. It's a bit different from the other roguelike games I've been playing this week because it's more of a card game than a roguelike. But it is different every time you play through it, so it fits the genre. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at this game. I'll do what I can. Just mixing it up a little bit. I've enjoyed doing this roguelike. Not that the streaming time says or reflects that, but I've definitely been enjoying it. It's been a change of pace. It's nice going into or starting the day and having somewhat of an idea of what I'll be streaming that day. Hopefully, I'll get to a point where I can actually complete a run. Now, whether that's going to happen in this instance, I don't know. But I'll give it the old college try. So I do like that this particular roguelike is it's more unique compared to the others that I've been playing this week, and it's a game that I wouldn't necessarily think that I would like, but I do. You know, I thought I got it for free as a PlayStation Plus game. I'd try it out. What's the worst that could happen? And yeah, it's a ton of fun. I realise it might not be the most entertaining thing to watch, but it's definitely fun to play. And you really do just have to play it to find out. It starts to become about how well you can manage your resources in this game. So it definitely gets you thinking more than a roguelike usually would, in my opinion. Definitely need some health. Whilst running with 28 health, that's gonna go swimmingly. think having thorns is definitely going to help, and I think that's what we got from this relic here. So usually, I have noticed that when I've been playing roguelike games this week, I've been trying to talk a bit about them and help new players to, or help people who have not played them get a better idea of what's actually going on. So I will try to do that. I just need to think about what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. So you'll start the game with, I believe, 20 cards. Or a deck of 20 cards. I see, there you go. But I can go back to the main menu, and so when you first start the game, you will only have the Ironclad available. You won't have the Silent, the Defect, or the Watcher. I'm going to play it as the Silent this time, just because Silent's my favourite. And then at the start of every game, you get to speak to the giant whale, this guy. And you get to pick one of 4 options. I'm going to choose 3 random potions, because potions can come in quite handy. Now potions are going to have a variety of effect, from, you know, filling all the other potion slots, gaining max HP, ritual. And what I do like about this game is, like, you won't necessarily know what ritual is, so I'll explain what ritual is, and strength. But it gives you a little information of a little piece of information about the potion or the thing you'll be using. Okay, so it's less than 20. It's about 10. Now each character has their own playstyle. For example, this particular character usually relies on poison or shiv cards. Shiv cards are 0 cost cards, and I don't know why I just did that. Yeah, 0 cost cards that just deal damage. There you go, 3 shivs. So you'll start each turn with some energy. For example, I've got 3 here. Now you need to manage that. Each card has got a cost. You need to make sure that you keep an eye on how much energy you're using. For example, I know that the game is showing me that the monster here intends to attack, and it's going to do 5 damage. So I know that I need to use a block card or a defend card that's going to give me 5 block, which will leave me with 2 lots of energy to attack, which was enough to finish it off in this instance. Now you will get cards like this that will give you energy, which is what those little icon is. There's debuffs and buffs as well that do a variety of things, from making the enemies take more damage or deal less damage, things like that. I'm going to go for Flying Knee. So this one, you can see that the enemy monster intends to attack me for 11 damage, so I need to try and make sure that I've got 11 defense, which I'm not going to be able to do exactly, and I want to try and get some damage out, so I'll go for a shiv card there as well. And because I use that card, I start with 4 energy instead of 3. There we go, and that time I've got the 10 energy I need to, or 10 defense I needed to block it. And it's basically that, and then you need to climb your way through the floors. So you can see I'm on floor 1 now. Beat the boss, and I believe there's 3 floors. Now you'll get little relics each time you go through as well. Relics will give you some buffs or debuffs. Just a little bit of advantage that you can get to attack. Now sometimes the relics will be so strong that they'll give you a negative as well. I don't particularly want more gold in this instance, so I'll just leave that. 10 golden idol. We'll take 18 damage. That's fine. Feel pretty confident. Got regen. Regen is going to let me recover health after each turn. So this enemy starts off asleep. So if we attack it to wake it up, it will be stunned this turn, so it can't do anything. So we get a free turn, which is always good. I get to use both those cards, so that's helpful. There we go. And gain strength. Oh, and I just discarded. See, this is why you don't want to do it as quick as I'm doing it, because I did just discard my 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 potion that would usually fill up all my other potion slots, but because I'm a dum-dum, I discarded it, so I couldn't do that. And Shuriken here, this is one of the relics I was telling you about. So every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, I gain strength. So the more attacks I play, the stronger I'm going to get, which is why I want to ideally go for a Shiv build for this character. Because obviously Shivs cost nothing, so I'm going to be able to get more attacks out. Get some points. I did run out of energy there, but... discard a random card, let's just go for this one. I want to get some... oh, I already had some defense. So you do really need to pay attention to how much energy you have, how much damage the monster will be doing, and just how much defense you have, sorry. So that card I like because it does damage and it applies weak to them, so it makes their attacks weaker, obviously. And makes it so I take... sorry, it costs nothing, so pretty good card. So this time we want to go for finisher. Because again, like the relic, it's going to do more damage for more cards that we use whenever you obtain a curse. So that's going to be pretty good. So like you saw when I go to the mystery section, and I'll explain when I've done the store, but every now and then you'll get a store, you can buy a rare card or a random assortment of cards from your character's deck, and then you'll have colorless cards. Colorless cards are kind of universal, and they'll be able to use on each of the characters, where each character has their own specific deck. For example, the Silence has a green deck, which will rely on shivs or poison. How much monies do I have? Okay, let's go for... let's go for that one. Gain 4 blocks, 0 cost, so I might as well. See, poison, it would have been a pretty good idea to go for a poison build as well, but I think I want to definitely try and go for a shift build this time. There we go. Okay, good. Alright. Maybe after this turn I'll explain. Yo, what's up? Yeah, so after this fight I'll explain the map a bit better. Yeah, I'm dead. It's over. But we'll try again. Maybe I probably should have gone for a poison build. So this is another thing what I want to say. You want to try and manage what type of build you're going for, because not every card is going to be useful for that particular run. I like this particular one. So my next 3 fights are going to have 1 HP, so I want to try and get to a boss in 3 fights or less. So you can see here at the side I've got a little legend. The elites are the bosses, obviously. Got regular enemies. Rest sites. At rest sites you can either recover HP that you've lost, I think it's 25% by default, or you can upgrade a card. Treasure rooms are self-explanatory. You'll get another relic in a treasure room, potentially. Merchants, again, self-explanatory, and unknown can be literally anything. So I'm just trying to see which floors I can get to an elite in 3 floors or less, because it's going to give us an easy relic. So I'm going to try go this side. We'll go full left, fully left side. Hopefully I do not encounter an enemy in one of my mystery battles or mystery rooms. Upgrade a card in your deck. And let's go upgrade. Upgrade Deadly Poison. Oh, yeah, there we go. Upgrade 2 random cards. I mean, might as well. Lose a little bit of health. And there we go. And now I get to take on an elite and kill them 1 hit. Gotta go for Endless Agony, because it's really useful to get the things out. Okay, so every 4th question room is a treasure room, which is definitely useful to try and farm the relics. Probably should have put some defense on myself there, but yeah, not much of an elite. You're right, you're right. Little bitch. It doesn't really matter what I do because it's going to die from the poison. And that's another thing as well. When you apply debuffs like poison, you can see it proc on the enemy and showing you how much damage it's going to do. So now I know that the middle enemy I won't need to attack this turn because it will just die anyway from the poison. That being said, I do want to try to get as much defense as possible so I don't die. There we go, now I know that enemy is going to die from, but they're both going to die from poison, so if I just end my turn, and they die. Easy peasy. Let's go this way. Smiling Mask, the merchant's card removal service. Okay, so occasionally when you get a curse card, you won't necessarily want that in your deck, so you can choose to remove a card from the merchant. Obviously, you just see me get the relic that makes it cheaper, even cheaper. Start with 1 artifact. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck, which is pretty good. Unplayable. If this card is discarded from your hand, draw 2 cards. Put a card from your hand to the top of your draw pile. I've only got 39 HP, but do you know what? I'll try to take on the light. Pretty sure poison doesn't affect him waking up. So I'll just go for an attack. And the best part is about having so few cards in my deck is that I'm going to be able to get those poison cards out even quicker. So I'm going to be able to build up that 14 poison super quick. Already at 29 poison. Yeah, I don't need any defense this turn. There we go, so now I know that it's going to die in the next turn, regardless of what I do, so... Done. Whenever I enter a shop, I heal 15, which is pretty cool. I want to try to go for the question mark rooms as much as possible, having the tiny chests. And again, that plays into the managing what energy I have and how much the cards cost. So it's definitely a fun little game. Random potion. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go for poison. Yeah, let's go this way. I'll rest up, get the extra HP. Innate, backstab, which is pretty stonky, dude. Gain energy, draw 2 cards. 0 damage. Poison. I believe this monster actually gets stronger for each non-attack card I use once they've applied the buff to themselves. So I want to try and attack this guy as much as possible. So that would be a pretty good one if I was fighting more than one enemy, but because I'm only fighting the one, I'll just do that. And there we go, it's over. Let's go for... Don't think I have many skill cards, so I don't think escape plan's going to be much use to me. I'll go for dagger throw. Dagger throw is a pretty nice one to get. Rest up, get some more HP back. 3 damage 5 times, that's 15 damage. I'll go for Slice just because it's a 0 cost card. What's not to like? Random attack. Sucker Punch. I'll go for Finisher, deal 6 damage. I played 5 attacks. So that's pretty good. See if I can upgrade it with this. I can. So now it's going to do 8 damage, which is pretty strong. He's so cool, dude. Doesn't really make a difference what cards I use though. Now I need to make sure that I've got at least 6 defense, which is indicated by the little shield icon. So it's a pretty simple game. I feel like I'm just talking down to people when I'm explaining this. But it is, yeah, it is pretty simple. There's a ton of fun to play. In my opinion. Just takes a while getting used to the resource management. Gonna go for Envenom. Transform 3 random cards and then upgrade them. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Double the effectiveness of potions. Let's go for that one, because that's pretty... can be pretty overpowered in the right circumstance. So hey, like I say, you want to try and pick the optimum route for your run through. So because I've got tiny chest, I'm gonna pick this leftmost column here. And these guys, whenever they attack me, they're going to be taking 15 gold, but fortunately, when I kill them, they will return all my gold. That's telling me that he's going to run away when my turn finishes, which is not going to be good, so I'm not going to get that back unless I can pull something out of my butt like that. So now when I have my turn, they'll die from the poison and I get all my money back. Yeah, I want to sacrifice. I want to get that extra maximum HP. Yeah, honestly. I don't know what you mean. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. So that's pretty good. Obtain a relic, 50% become cursed. What relic did I get? If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain energy at your next turn. Okay. Go for this one. This one's going to be an enemy. Got quite a few 0 cards there. Probably should have played that one first. Okay, Fairy in the Bottles. When I die, I come back with 60% health. So I don't necessarily have to worry about how much health I have. Or about dying. Obviously, I want to keep the Fairy in the Bottle as long as possible, but I'll do what I do. So you can see I'm getting debuff cards added in like Dazed, Ethereal. And that will just take up slots. When I do draw a hand of 5 cards, they'll be taken up by cards I can't do anything with. Which is a bit of an inconvenience, but do you know what? It's not terrible. Bane, that's a card we want, especially for a poison build. Gonna do some healing. Let's go for Master Ball. Stab. I can either do an elite or regular. Yeah, let's do the regular one. Go up to the yeah. Regular monster. few zero cost cards here, so that's fun. Probably should have used the healing thing. Defense, that's what I was looking for. Probably should use defense. Okay, one more hit and I'm donezo. But so there, so it's all good. Okay, so X is literally like the variable. It depends on how much energy you have. So if I've got 4 energy, it will deal 7 damage 4 times, and it will cost 4. I'm gonna take choke because it can be really useful with the amount of zero cost cards I've got. Bag of marbles at the start of each vulnerable, so that means they're going to take more damage. You can see why that might be useful. There we go. I just died, so I come back with 60% of my health. We're not done yet. Disagree. I'll let you call more people in. Chicken. And it's over, because I can't block how much damage that was. So I'm going to try playing through as the defect again, just because I haven't done a complete run of the defect, so I want to try to get that done. And again, I'll start with the 0 or 1 HP for my first 3 fights, so I want to try and get to an elite in those 3 fights. Okay, not good. That's pretty good. Going to a shop's not really good for me here because I don't have much money, so I'll just proceed. Take damage from the trap. I was able to heal it up straight away. We take on these guys. I don't know why I did that, because I had 0 cards in my discard pile. Yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty fun game. Not much to it. Is what it is. I want to try get a another orb because I don't have any orbs anymore. So, where we're saying how the silent, you want to try and go for a shift build or a poison build. This character is all about the orbs that they have. Or that's how I tend to play them anyway. Now, it can go for either having different types of orbs, a variety of orbs, or going for like frost orbs, dark orbs, or electricity orbs. I like to go for the electricity orbs because they deal damage. And there is a card you can get so that they deal damage to every single enemy. There we go. So this is probably going to be a short-lived run because I just can't get anything done with this run. It's just not popping, you know? Helpful. And it's over. But you know what? That's absolutely fine by me. I'll restart. Let's go for the max HP this time. We'll go for as many fights as possible. More fights means more cards. More cards means more chances of getting an orb. I just need to be a bit more attentive to how much defense I can make and how much damage they are doing. So we go. Hello Teddy, how's it going? Okay. Getting a focus. It's always good. What are you going for the electric or lightning orbs? I think the enemies that it attacks is random as well, so I can't always predict which one to attack. Cost 1 less energy for each power card played this combat. Okay. Deal 9 damage per next to. I'll go for the block one again. Don't have much in the way of defense, so if you don't understand anything that's happening, I suggest you watch the stream from a little bit earlier on. I have been trying to explain it as much as I've been going on. But basically, this is a roguelike game where you play with cards instead of swords and shield and stuff. It's about resource management. And I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. Yeah, 2 to 1 sounds about right. Honestly surprised that England made it as far as they did, but like I said before, I'm not much of a football fan, so or each unique orb. Still damage. I can see I got frost orbs there and lightning orb. I'm going to go for the lightning orb because that's the kind of build I'm going for this time. Upgrade a card in my deck. Let's go for... So luckily I can click on it and see what it does before actually committing to it. Yeah, let's play. That's the one I want, Electrodynamics. Turbo. Poopy butts. It's fine. Oh, that's one thing I didn't explain before as well. There are different types of cards. So there's obviously the curse cards, attack cards, skill cards, and power cards, which are usually self-explanatory. Power buffs me in some sort of way. Skill will add something, usually, yeah, like that. And attack is self-explanatory. So. Of course, now I get to channel an orb without it costing anything, which means more damage. Easy peasy. Alright, let's go for that one. I guess we could go see what the merchant this has got. Not much of a card game player. This, I guess from the outside, this game does seem quite intimidating, but it is honestly really quite a simple game. Does 10 damage, why not use it? Buy everything you can. It's easier said than done, my friend. Not everyone always has the money to buy everything they can, right? It's universal advice, you can write that one down. Upgraded card. Yeah, it's upgraded. Defragment plus. Like I said earlier, this monster gets stronger and stronger with the more non-attack cards you play. Let's try and be strategic with this one. There we go. So now all my orbs are even they're buffed even further. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Draw 2 additional cards, that's pretty useful. Block does what it says on the tin. We'll go for Claw just because it costs 0. Sometimes it just works out nicely, you know? Want to get as much healing as possible because this boss is a pain in the bum because they have thorn damage when they're in defensive mode. So let's try to get around that. This card pile, add it to your hand, it costs 0. Okay. That felt pretty good. Like I said, this guy's got thorn damage, so whenever I attack it with a physical attack, like strike, I will take damage myself. However, I can get around that with this particular character because I can attack with my orbs, which is somewhat useful. There we go. That's the first floor done. Let's try fishing. I don't think I've used that one yet. Cursed key, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Gain energy at the start of all of your turns. All enemies start with combat 1 strength, and at the start of your turn draw 2 additional cards. Start with confused. Okay, so let's go with Philosopher's Stone then. I don't mind the enemy being that one little bit stronger. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. start off with Melter, which is amazing against this guy. There we go, easy peasy. Job done. Boot sequence, that's pretty good. Where's Doggy, dude? That's pretty good, actually. I want to try to get to a health station as quick as possible. That being said, it would be super duper nice to get another relic. Ooh, a lot of potions. I can live without that. Obtain a relic. I'll take it. Which one do we get? Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Pretty good when we're taking on mobs of enemies. Like this. Probably the best I could have done in that situation. Let's go for Channel Lightning. Not sure if 24 blocks is going to be enough. Keeps me alive for an extra turn, so I can't be too angry at it. And there we go, there it is. Alright, well I think that's it for Slay the Spire for today's stream. So thanks to everyone who stopped by, and I guess that's it for Rogue Week. I mean, unless I do make a full week of it and do the extra day. Do you know what? I will do the extra day. It's been a blast doing Rogue Week so far. I'm having a time of my life. That was sarcasm. But you know what? It's nice to have something that I can consistently fall back on. Right? These are games that I probably would be playing anyway, aside from the roguelikes that I hadn't played previously, like Returnal, which did surprise me, and I have been playing that in my spare time now. So yeah, thanks for everyone stopping by. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Hope you've all got someone out there that you can speak to. If not, I am here. But yeah, just take care of yourselves, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!